Cece was lured out onto a hiking trail by some of her friends in Anchorage. There, Cece was bound with duct tape, shot in the back of the head.
Welcome to CSL TV. I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully the informational part help you on someone out, and we're just going to watch some videos and talk about them. And if you've been rocking with me, I just got to say thank you so much, because you could be somewhere else trying to find these videos, but yet you're here with me, rocking it out, watching it out, and just seeing what's going on in the world. But I don't want to make this intro too long, so I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Let's get it.
This story out of Georgia is incredibly messed up. This is Rashad Jamal, a self-described poet, prophet, revolutionary, and luminous being with tens of thousands of social media followers. But he's also a convicted child molester who's serving an 18-year sentence right now in prison. But in spite of his incarceration, he's nevertheless racked up a massive online following thanks to his bizarre New Age beliefs. According to Vice, he says NBA players are robots, thinks Black and Latino people are actually gods and goddesses, and believes the government is modifying the weather. Oh, and he's also got an online store that hawks protection crystals and jewelry. And even though he's presently behind bars, police believe his cult is linked to the disappearance of several people. 6 people in Missouri, 4 women in their 20s and 30s, and 2 of their young children had all been living together in a rental house last year, and it's believed that Rashad's cult teachings led them to quit their jobs and cut ties with their families. Their info was all posted to the Missing People in America Facebook page, which notes they haven't been seen since August. Their families are desperately trying to track them down. Experts told local news they believe the woman may have been brainwashed by the cult's teachings. Jamal has denied being a cult leader and claims he doesn't know who these people are.
This is how you know people are mad weird. This dude in prison on some sick shit, right? 20, 30 years. And y'all out here following him, doing all this crazy cult stuff, cutting ties off to the family you had. It's nice to have a family that rock with you, care for you, help you out, got your back like a true family. Not most of the shit we see out here, because when the great-great-grandparents, ain't around to keep the family together, a lot of families, divide up. But just because this motherfucker doing what he do, had at least 5 to 6 people disappeared not knowing what they being a part of. And that's just very sad and disturbing to hear that y'all letting a prison person dictate what you do with your life. Y'all letting a prison person basically making y'all puppets, because what he say go, what he doing, y'all out here doing. And that's just very sad and disturbing. So hopefully something could be done about it. But then you never know. People are weird and crazy.
This story out of Alaska is incredibly messed up. This is 19-year-old Cynthia Hoffman, better known as Cece. Back in 2019, Cece was lured out onto a hiking trail by some of her friends in Anchorage. There, Cece was bound with duct tape, shot in the back of the head, and thrown into the river. Several teens were charged in this heinous crime, but the mastermind of what transpired out in Alaska has just been sentenced. That would be this man, Darren Chillmiller of New Salisbury, Indiana. It turns out that back in 2019, from across the country, the then 21-year-old arranged Cece's murder as part of an elaborate catfishing scam. Posing as a millionaire named Tyler with a fake photo, Darren claimed to have recently won the lottery and offered to pay this 18-year-old named Denali Bremer $9 million to rape and murder someone in Alaska.
No, that's crazy as hell. I can't believe somebody would do that.
Denali then recruited 4 other teens to help carry out Cece's murder. Adding to this tragedy is that Cece had a developmental disability, and she described Denali as her best friend. Darren ultimately pleaded guilty to a count of solicitation to commit murder in the first degree, and last week he was sentenced to 99 years in prison. He won't be eligible for parole until he's 70. Denali, who's now 23, pleaded guilty to first-degree murder last year and is set to be sentenced in February.
Now, this is a sad story for the simple fact. Why would somebody want to accept some crazy stuff like that of raping and murdering someone for $9 million? Ain't nowhere in the hell. I wouldn't even do it for $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact, that's so fucking evil. Like, if you did something like that, you're definitely a devil worshiper. That's how I look at folks that do harm and all this negative shit, is they are definitely a devil worshiper, and they're part of that type of society where demonic stuff like this, they feel, is worth every penny and dollar. And sometimes they even do it for their own life, thinking that they're going to be in a better place and all that shit. So, my condolences goes out to anybody that had to been, in someone's plan like this and didn't even know what the hell was going on.